refused to co-sign cousin's $1 million loan. My mother called me an ungrateful wretched. My aunt wailed and cried, trying to guilt-trip me. Family called me heartless. I slammed the door. Mom disowned me in the family group chat. What no one knew was, it wasn't that I wouldn't help. Saw through cousin's shell company scam. He absconded. Uncle paralyzed, hospitalized. Everyone who cursed me out came crying, begging for my help.
Come on, everyone, dig in. How's he treating us today? He just landed a $20 million project.
Auntie, you flatter me. It's just a small deal, not worth mentioning. Let me propose a toast to all my elders. Joe Hung, could you take a look at Howsey's project for me? You work in finance. It seems solid to me. He's talking about a 30% annualized return.
Uncle, a project with a 30% annual return. Even a bank president wouldn't care about that.
That's a bank. Howsey's thing is different. He's a new energy investment. It's a hot industry right now. Bro, if you don't believe me, here. Let me show you our company documents.
The registered address is in that suburban industrial park.
That's just a branch office. The headquarters is downtown.
Oh, Joe Hang, you've been in that big corporate bubble too long. You see problems in everything. Several other investors have already put money into Howsey's project. They've all put in hard cash.
Joe Hang, what are you implying? Aren't you happy for your cousin's success?
Mom, I'm not saying I'm not happy. I just think you need to be careful with investments.
Exactly, Joe Hung. Your cousin really has made it this time. I'm even thinking of taking out my fixed deposit to invest. Ha ha ha.
When how? What's your company's paid-in capital?
Bro, why are you asking that? The capital flow has its own dedicated accounts. It's not something I can explain off the cuff.
Business license shows 0 paid-in capital.
Joe Hang, what do you mean by that? Are you saying my Howsey is a fraud?
How can you talk like that?
Annie, I didn't say he's a fraud, but a company with 0 paid-in capital. He would invest with no actual money in it.
The change is pending. Funds are coming. They'll arrive next week.
When how? You said next week last month. So is it now or next week?
Guichin, listen to what your son is saying.
Joe Hung, are you determined to ruin this today?
Mom, I'm just telling the truth.
What do you know? 5 years, still a manager. Your cousin started a company at 26. He's making it. You're 2 years older than him. What do you have to show for it?
His company's paid-in capital is 0. Its office is in a shared workspace in a suburban industrial park. Has any of you actually seen his financial statements?
Bro, you're really out to get me today, huh?
Joe Hang, I'm your own aunt. Howsey is your own cousin. You can't stand to see us do well? Do you think it's been easy for me? I've raised Howsey all by myself all these years. You're just trying to tear him down?
Joe Hang, apologize to your aunt.
I won't apologize. I'm stating facts.
Joe Hang, your aunt is my own sister. Your cousin is my own nephew. How can you call them frauds?
Uncle, I didn't call them frauds, but your hard-earned money. Can you at least check things out before investing?
Calm down. We're family. Let's talk.
Calm down? He's pointing fingers and calling me names. How am I supposed to calm down? Guichin, look at the son you raised.
Joe Hang, come here right now. What's gotten into you today? Do you have any idea? How many investors your aunt and Howsey have introduced to your uncle and the others?
I know. That's exactly why I can't let them walk into a trap.
What do you know? I've been to Howsey's company. It's very impressive. They have 3 reception girls. You say it's a shell company? Where's your proof?
Mom, look for yourself. A company less than a year old, 0 paid-in capital, doesn't even have basic financial statements. He's promising a 30% annualized return. Do you know what a legitimate financial institution offers? 4%.
Maybe it's just the beginning. They haven't yet.
Mom, I'm telling you the truth. I've been to his office. The lobby looks nice, sure, but inside there's just one big room, a few desks, barely any computers. His so-called project team is only 3 people, and you can't find any industry credentials for them online. Mom, what do I want Uncle to get hurt?
You still shouldn't have said it in front of everyone. Where does that leave your aunt's face?
Is your pride more important than your uncle's retirement money?
Joe Hang, is what you're saying true?
Uncle, do you trust me?
I don't know either. Joe Hung, tell your uncle the truth. Is there really something wrong with your cousin's company?
Uncle, I checked. His company is in the suburbs. 0 paid-in capital in that co-working space. No official filings for his investment projects.
Well, your aunt said she looked over the contract. She says the partnership of traditional enterprise. It's all written there in black and white.
What Aunt saw was a contract, not financial statements. A company that doesn't even have financial statements. A pretty contract is worthless paper.
And I won't invest now. I'll look into it more.
Uncle, if you trust me, whenever you do think about investing, just let me take a look at the contract first, okay? Dad, are you mad at me?
You've grown up. You have your own judgment. Dad doesn't get investments, but you never hurt anyone.
What about Mom?
You know your mom's temper. It'll blow over in a couple of days.
Dad, do you also think I was too harsh today?
Your aunt, your mom and her sisters from the same mother. Their personalities aren't that different. They've competed their whole lives, comparing who's better. I tried to talk to his mom when we were younger. Told her not to go everything he says. She wouldn't listen. Maybe this fall is what she needs. You have to get her to learn what you can and can't touch.
What about Uncle?
Your uncle is simple and honest, never took advantage. He genuinely believes Housey can make him rich. Keep an eye on him. Don't let him gamble away his entire life savings.
Company registered for $1 million, but zero capital paid in. A sketchy project. You put all that together. It's obviously a problem. I can tell them. But I can't stop every single person.
The case involves hundreds of millions. The responsible parties are in custody.
They've been blasting me nonstop in the group chat.
Your mom's still fuming these past few days.
So Ian, look at this.
Six companies all registered at the same address.
All 6 were incorporated in the last 6 months. All registered within the last 6 months. All brand new.
These are specifically set up as shells.
I suspect all 6 are being used by the same person behind the scenes. Register a company, run it briefly, then abandon it for a new show.
What about your uncles then?
They haven't invested yet. But Annie posted another transfer screenshot in the group yesterday. Said it was a $20K weekly return.
That's baiting the goose.
Get a little taste first, then reel in the big fish.
And the scariest part about this method is, the victims don't even realize they've been scammed. They'll think it's just bad luck, market volatility. A project that went south.
By the time they figure it out, the money's long gone. Won't even be anyone to sue by then.
Is it possible your aunt is being scammed by your cousin too?
2 possibilities. 1, she knows the whole story, helping Winhow put on this act. 2, Winhow scammed her too. Fed her a story that sounded believable.
Which one do you think?
I think it's the second. Auntie is vain and obsessed with face, but she doesn't have the guts for something like this. She probably genuinely believes Winhow can make money. That's why she's out there recruiting everyone.
Pretty pathetic, being used as a pawn by her own son.
Yeah, but the people she drags in are even more pathetic.
Should you talk to your mom again?
She won't listen right now. In her eyes, Auntie is the pride of the Lee family. Her own son, and Amy said.
Then we wait. Wait for the day he slips up.
I'm just afraid by then, it'll be too late.
Housey, this new project you mentioned. Can it really pay back in 3 months? Uncle, I never lied to you. This project. A collaboration with a major provincial enterprise. Guaranteed profit. But spots in this batch are limited, closing this Monday.
Would I ever steer you wrong, Jianjun? You're my own brother. Housey's had a tough road. We elders should give him a hand. Jianjun, maybe we should wait a bit longer? Joe, what does that kid Joe know? He's just a little accountant to the company. Thinks he knows everything because he sits in an office all day. How could he possibly understand the market better?
I give you my word, put in that 100 grand. In 3 months you'll get at least 130 back. You can get a new place. Or pay for your cousin's wedding, it'll be plenty.
All right, I trust you.
But we don't have that much cash on hand. Your aunt and I only have 300,000 saved up. 300K works. You'll get a cut. Plus, I can help you secure a loan as a guarantor. Get it up to 500K. The return rate will be even higher.
Don't worry, Jianjun. With me here, nothing will go wrong.
He didn't know his nightmare was starting right then.
Jianjun, I still have a bad feeling about this.
What's the problem now? Didn't I show you the contract?
It has tails with his legal stuff. But I just feel like that kid Joe Hang isn't a bad person. Maybe he's starting to listen to reason a little.
What does Joe Hung know? He pushes numbers around at a desk. It's made him timid. There's no business without some risk.
But he has a point. A 30% annualized return? What legitimate project pays that much?
You don't get it. Housey is into new energy investment. It's a hot industry. The profits are naturally high. Besides, my own sister wouldn't screw me over. Stop overthinking it.
In 3 months, I'll get you a nicer house. Buy you a gold bracelet. You've suffered enough. Time for the good life.
Uncle Joe Hung invested 500,000.
Don't tell your mom. It was my decision.
Got it. Uncle, did you sign that loan? Uncle, I'm telling you one last time, this project is a scam. You can still get out now.
My money. My retirement savings from 8 years of work.
He said it was guaranteed. He said it was a sure win, no way to lose.
Jianjun, he found out about Housey absconding with the money. He kept saying it's over and collapsed. It's all my fault. I never should have gotten them involved in this.
Tell me the truth. How much did Uncle's family invest?
500,000. 300,000 was their own. 200,000 was a business loan against their house.
What about you? Mom, how much did you put in?
150,000.
I just wanted to help your uncle. Who knew?
We need to focus on Uncle first. Everything else can wait.
Family of the patient. Patient had a brain bleed. We did surgery. He'll live, but his right side may be paralyzed.
Jianjun, I told you not to invest. I told you. You wouldn't listen to me. Zhou Heng, if your uncle doesn't make it, I won't go on living either.
Aunt, listen to me. The doctor said his life is saved. Uncle is alive. As long as he's alive, there's hope.
He said he's finished. Said his whole life is over. He's never acted like that before. We've been married over 20 years. I've never seen him like that. What about your mom?
Dad took her home. She wasn't much help here anyway.
What's the plan now? This is just a Ponzi scheme, plain and simple.
Police say recovering funds is hard. This so-called financial company hasn't done a single legitimate transaction in an entire year since it was set up. And it's not just your uncle and aunt who got scammed. He dragged at least a dozen other new friends into it. Altogether, it adds up to about 3 or 4 million.
What about your aunt? Did she invest?
She did, but not much. 100,000. According to the police, Wenhao had promised her he'd repay 500K with interest after funding.
It's not like you didn't warn them.
But I couldn't stop them.
You can't stop this kind of thing. They don't trust you. If you push too hard, they'll just end up hating you too.
Arrange home nurse for uncle thrice weekly. I'll cover the cost for now.
With what money?
My own savings.
That 100,000 she borrowed from me. She said Housy's company had a cash flow problem. Begged me to help her out. Swore she'd pay me back in 2 weeks. I thought, she's my own sister. So I lent it to her.
You're not getting that money back.
Visited her, curtains drawn tight. Knocked and knocked, no answer. I stood outside for half an hour. Property manager said she'd been gone days.
She's gone too.
The police said he turned himself in at the station this morning. Said Housy left him a letter before he ran. Told him to take care of himself. Said he was sorry.
Don't cry. Don't cry. We'll make the money back. As long as everyone's safe.
Zhou Heng, Mom is so sorry. At that family dinner, yelling at you in front of everyone. It was all my fault.
Mom, let's not dwell on the past. Let's focus on handling the current situation first.
I said it felt off from the start. Nothing that good is ever real. A 30% annualized return? That's not printing money. Hey, that's not what you said back then. You were the first one to hand over your money. You said following Housy was a sure thing. You said his son was a financial genius. You said his son had connections with British leaders. Your Jianjun and Li Shumei are full siblings. He must have known something, right? And look at him now. He checked into a hospital and left this mess for us.
What did you just say? Jianjun is lying in a hospital bed right now. He almost died. And you're saying he knew something?
Who knows if it's real or an act? He invested 500,000. He probably wanted to keep it all for himself.
My uncle is now partially paralyzed on one side. Recovery takes a year. His 500K investment. 300,000 was his life savings. 200,000 was from mortgaging his house. If any of you think he's faking it, try lying in a hospital bed yourself for a week. I've already spoken to the police. They're investigating Wenhao's accounts and fund flows. Hard to say how much can be recovered. My aunt surrendered.
What about our money?
It's very likely we won't get it back. Wenhao has no assets in his name. The company account only has a little over $3,000 left.
Wang Xiulan, tell me the truth. Your family put 500,000. Was that all Jianjun's idea? Or were you on too?
What are you implying?
Your family invested most. You must know what was really going on. Money's gone. You're keeping it? Money might later.
What kind of nonsense is that? Jianjun is lying in hospital right now. His right eye is paralyzed. The doctor said, it's not even certain if he'll ever walk again in his life. How dare you accuse us? Forget it. This isn't the time to fight. We're all suffering.
Then tell me, your family put in 500,000. What do you have left? Can you even keep the house? Where will your whole family live?
We mortgaged the house. The bank calls every month. Zhou Heng even had to front the money for Jianjun's hospital bills. What do you think we have left?
Zhou Heng, you're finally back.
I've been waiting for you, son.
Uncle, what is it?
It's about Housy. You're helping the police with the accounts, right?
You must know where the money went. Tell your uncle.
Is there any hope of 150,000? Yeah, Zhou Heng, our family put in 200,000. That was our son's wedding fund. It's all gone now.
The police are still tracing where the fund went. Only we'll know if there's any progress.
Wait for you to let us know. By then it'll be way too late. You need to do something.
I saw him maybe twice a year, and I told you all his company was fishy. Did any of you listen to me back then?
Well, that was your aunt who said it. How are we supposed to know? She even scammed her own sister.
Talking about that now is pointless. All I can do is help the police sort out the books. But I can't promise the money will be recovered.
Guichin, look at your son's attitude.
We're not here to borrow money from him.
We just want to know what's going on.
He's telling the truth. He did warn us back then. None of us listened.
Mom, let's go home. Don't stand out here in the wind.
How did you get down here?
I saw you standing alone downstairs.
My uncles made me plead for them.
I know. You don't have to say anything.
Joe Hang, do you think your mom is useless?
I've never thought that.
I used to be so respected in front of the relatives. Wherever I went, people called me Sister Guichin. Now I don't even dare to leave the house.
Life goes on, Mom. We must keep living.
Let's go. Let's go home.
Those relatives came looking for you again?
Yeah, they think since I was close to him, I must know where the money is.
In the end, you, the one they cursed the most back then, have become their only lifeline.
I don't need their thanks. I just hope they stop bothering me.
What about your mom? She came with them today.
Her brothers-in-law dragged her here.
Your mom's having a tough time too.
She was the first one bragging about how capable Housey was. Now that this happened, all the relatives blame her.
Do you blame her?
I can't blame her. She's my mom.
Joe Hang, you're here.
Uncle, how are you feeling today?
How else could I feel? Just like this, Joe Hang. Uncle, I'm sorry.
Uncle, what are you saying?
Back at that dinner, you told me not to invest. I didn't listen. I even got angry with you. Your uncle was a fool.
It's not your fault.
How is it not my fault? 500,000. My life savings. And the loan on this house. What will your aunt do now?
Uncle, don't think about that. Money can be earned again. If your health fails, you lose everything.
You don't understand. If I had just listened to you at that dinner, your aunt wouldn't be arrested. Your mom wouldn't have had to sell her house. It's all my fault.
Listen to me. The one at fault is Will Winhow, not you guys. He's the con man. You were the victims. Stop taking all the blame onto yourselves.
Jianjun. Joe Hang is right. Stop dwelling on it. Get better first. Health matters most.
I'll ask your uncles to help with money. To help Jianjun pay off his loan first.
But you don't have any money yourself.
I'm not helpless. I can work as a housekeeper. 3,000 a month, that's 36,000 a year.
And what about your 150,000? You just giving up on it?
It's gone. I can't get it back.
Mom, let's go home.
Uncle's rehabilitation therapy.
We'll take at least 6 months. The therapy itself costs about 8,000 to 10,000 a month, plus medicine and nutritional supplements.
How are you going to cover all that?
I calculated all my savings. My house down payment might last 6 months.
You wanted that down payment by year end. What about that?
That's not important right now. Uncle can't wait. My mom sold her old house too. I can't. Let them have nowhere to go.
I have some savings left. It's not much, but I'll transfer it to you tomorrow.
No, you can't. That's your money.
Joe Hang, since when do we split hairs like this? Your uncle is my elder too. Your mom is my future mother-in-law. I can't just stand by and do nothing when they're in trouble.
Thank you.
We're family, after all.
Joe Hang, will the verdict be today?
It's the first hearing today.
Court is now in session.
Defendants Guo Wenhao and Li Xiumei, please come forward.
From March 2025 to September 2026, you fabricated investments for illegal gain, using high returns as bait, to illegally solicit funds from unspecified members of the public, totaling 7.32 million renminbi. Defendant Guo Wenhao used the illegally obtained funds for personal extravagance, to repay personal debts and to transfer and conceal assets, resulting in the majority of the funds being unrecoverable.
Your actions constitute the crime of fraud. Defendant Guo Wenhao, any objections to the indictment's facts?
I plead guilty. Order! Defendant Guo Wenhao, state the details of your criminal acts. I didn't invest that money. The company was a sham. The projects were fake. The contracts were fake.
I moved money through shell companies, using new investors' money to pay the interest to the earlier ones. You monster. That was my life savings. Spectators, please maintain order in the court. Violators will be ordered to leave.
My name is Wang Xiaolun. I am Li Jianjun's wife. Our family invested 500,000. 300,000 of that was savings we scraped together over a lifetime. The other 200,000 was a loan against our house. Jianjun, he's still in the hospital. Paralyzed on his right side. He can barely even speak. Li Xiaomei. Do you remember how much Jianjun doted on you when you were little? In middle school, we were too poor to eat. Jianjun saved his lunch money to buy you reference books. You said it yourself. You said you'd repay Jianjun for everything in this lifetime. Is this how you repay him? By swindling him out of his life savings? By making him so angry he had a brain hemorrhage? By crippling him so he can't hold chopsticks?
The court has recorded your statement. Please control your emotions and step down for now.
Witness Gui Qinli. Defendant Xiaomei Li. Did you ever exploit your sisterly relationship? Promote son's illegal fundraising?
To promote and endorse.
She told me Halsey was doing well. That he was the pride of our Lee family. She said investing with Halsey was giving my brother a way out. She said families should support each other. I trusted her. I brought in all the relatives. I said this was my own sister's son, he would never deceive anyone.
Gui Qinli. Now you're pushing all the blame onto me. Back then, who was the one bragging to everyone about how capable my son was? Who forced Jianjun to sign? Who was the one who called Zhou Heng an ungrateful wretch? Who said he had no regard for family when he didn't want to sign?
Enough.
It was you. It was your own vanity. You saw my son driving a BMW. You saw me wearing diamond necklaces. You were jealous. You were afraid of being outdone by the relatives. You're the one who pushed everyone into the fire.
Enough. Defendant Xiaomei Li, maintain order in the court. Defendant Xiaomei Li. Do you have any objection to the witness Gui Qinli's statement?
Objection? I have no objection. If she wants to pin it all on me, then let her. I'm already here. What more can they do?
Watch your tone. Defendant Xiaomei Li, mind your language.
Zhou Heng. The court ordered them to pay back all the money.
So, does that mean we can get our money back?
Uncle, Guo Wenhao has no assets left in his name. The court's ruling is one thing. Whether it can be enforced is another.
Zhou Heng, was your mom really wrong?
Mom, let's go home.
Zhou Heng, look, the verdict is in. When will the repayment arrive? They're pushing me. I really can't hold on any longer.
Uncle, the money might not come that fast. They have no assets left in their names. None.
What does that mean?
It means they don't have the money to pay back right now.
How can that be? They ruined us, and just a few years in prison, is it?
What about our money?
Our livelihood for the rest of our lives?
Gui Qinli, it's all your fault. If it were for you, writing non-stop about how capable your nephew was. If you hadn't said he was family, completely trustworthy, I would never have mortgaged my house. Now your nephew's in jail, your sister's in jail. Money's gone, my house is next. You have to pay me back. Calm down. Let's talk this through properly. Talk this through. My home is about to finish. How can I calm down?
Uncle, my mother was wrong. She misjudged people. She was vain. She bears some responsibility. But the ones who committed fraud are Guo Wenhao and Li Xiaomei, not my mother. Is it fair to dump all the blame on a sick woman?
Then what about me? What about my house?
Gui Qin, I'm not trying to pressure you.
I'm truly desperate. The bank said if I can't pay next month, they'll foreclose.
I know, just go home. Give me a few days. I'll think of something.
Come on, have a seat. Don't just stand there.
No need. I'll stand for a bit.
What are you all doing here?
Zhou Heng, your uncle went back and told us. Your mom will handle it. How? If he had the money, he would have given it to us already. We're here today to get a straight answer. What are we supposed to do about our money?
We only invested out of respect for your family. Now you can't just wash your hands of it.
I'll give everyone an answer.
Mom. Are you all happy now?
Ah,
My fault. If I'd stopped him.
None of this would have happened. If anything happens to your mom,
What am I going to do?
Dad, stop it. Mom will be okay.
drink this. You need your strength to get through this.
Ha 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 ha.
Eat up. You need to outlast the fruit and the deli counter, right?
Ah,
the patient has acute myocarditis compounded by long-term depression. The sudden fainting spell was triggered by a severe emotional shock. She's stable now, but needs observation. No more stress. She must be hospitalized.
thank you, doctor.
You haven't eaten a thing since last night. Drink this bowl of congee first.
I'm not hungry.
Joe Hang, listen to me. Your mom is out of the woods now. But someone needs to hold this family together. If you collapse, your dad alone? Who handles your uncle? Drink. I'll watch you drink it. I know you're hurting. The things your mom said before the accident. Don't take them too much to heart.
She wasn't wrong. She didn't just invest that $150,000 to help your uncle. She wanted to save face in front of the relatives too.
She's your mother. She's been foolish. She's been vain. She'll remember this forever. You can't really abandon her.
Joe Hang, I've made up my mind. Once I'm out of the hospital, we'll sell the old house.
Mom, what are you saying?
From the money we get from the sale, we'll take a portion and pay back the relatives who mortgaged their homes. The rest is for your uncle's treatment. This hole has to be filled by someone. Your father and I are old. We don't need such a big place. We can rent a small room near the hospital. It'll be easier to take care of your uncle. This is what I owe them. And it's the only thing I can do for this family now.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Janjun, I'm sorry.
I don't blame you, sis. It's all in the past.
My biggest mistake was greed. Dreaming of a windfall.
When Joe Hung tried to warn me, if I had listened to even a single word. The doctor says with good rehab, I might walk again. It's enough. Just being alive is enough.
Still can't sleep?
I still see Sholon's eyes in court. She said I pushed everyone into the fire.
Don't believe a single word she said in court.
She was just trying to shift the blame onto you.
She was right. I was the one bragging everywhere about how capable Halsey was. I was the one who dragged the relatives in. If it weren't for me, Janjun wouldn't have invested that $500,000. Your sister and old uncle wouldn't have lost their life savings.
You were tricked by Shilon. You didn't know he was a con man.
Does not knowing absolve me of responsibility? That money? Who's responsible for the rest of those people's lives?
Gui Chin, don't be like this. We're family. We'll get through this together.
Coming home, Mom always called from the window. I could smell the food wafting from the window on the third floor. Her voice echoed through the alley.
Cicely, I've listed the house.
2 decent offers came in recently. Take a look.
Just do as you suggested.
I don't regret it, Mom.
Regret what? What's meant to leave, you can't hold on to.
Guichin, are you really selling the house just like that? What a shame.
Yeah, I'm getting old. Can't handle a big house anymore. This one's fine. With some tidying up, it's livable. Need to get to the hospital. Your uncle hasn't had a hot meal yet.
I'll take it. You rest for a bit.
I'll go. I want to say a few words to Janjun. Janjun, we sold our house. The money is enough for your treatment. We used part of the money from selling the house to repay the relatives who mortgaged their homes. Rest here. Just focus on recovering.
Sis, that house. The house you and my brother-in-law lived in your whole lives.
Health matters more than a house. That's worth more than anything. Here, have some soup.
Sis Guichin. We'll remember this kindness for the rest of our lives.
What's there to remember? Just being alive is enough. You're not working today?
Took half a day off. I'll go to work after I finish grocery shopping with you.
Your job is important. You don't need to keep coming over here. Your dad and I can manage. Sir, how much is this per pound?
18.
Not so fresh today. Let's get it another time.
I'll pay for it. You wait by the door.
Go ahead and eat. I used to think being respectable meant eating well and dressing well. Now I value hot drinks and sound sleep. That's what real respectability is.
Mom, you've changed a lot.
After a fall that hard, it'd be strange if I didn't change. I used to think saving face was more important than anything. Being looked down on felt worse than death. True peace of mind is what matters.
Mom, about Uncle's rehabilitation therapy. I can manage for a while longer on my end. Don't scrim too much. Eat and drink what you should.
Spend wisely, not wastefully. Don't even think about getting a dime out of me.
All right then, buy whatever you want. Let me know if it's not enough.
I'm not asking you for money. I can still earn my own. Interviewing for a stock clerk job tomorrow.
Mom, you don't have to do that. I can manage things on my end.
What you have is yours. What I have is mine. Your mother isn't so old she can't move yet.
All right then. Let me know if you pass the interview.
Sis, look. I can walk.
Good. That's good that you can walk.
Recovery's good. Keep it up 3 more months. And you'll be basically self-sufficient.
Joe Hang, thank you. If it weren't for you and your mom, our Janjun would really have been finished.
What's all this talk between family?
Auntie, you're looking much better lately.
Eating well, sleeping well. Of course I look better. So, when are you and Joan going to settle down? I'm still waiting to hold a grandchild.
Auntie, what are you saying? Auntie, you've changed a lot recently.
How have I changed?
You used to rush everything, even your smile. Now you're not in a hurry anymore.
I thought life was a race to outrun everyone. Now I've realized. Walking steady and safe is the greatest blessing. It's been a tough year for everyone. It's my fault. I made this family suffer so much. Let me toast everyone. Consider it my apology.
Sis, we don't blame you. It's all in the past. Old lady, it's all in the past. From now on, let's just live our lives well.
Auntie, in the new year, everything will get better.
Cheers.
What's on your mind?
Just thinking. Some paths are meant to be walked alone. Some choices are meant to be shouldered alone. But thankfully, in the end, there's still someone by your side.
By this time next year, we might not be celebrating New Year in this little place anymore.
People matter, not place.
What are you standing here thinking about?
Just wondering what next year will be like.
Next year, your uncle should be able to walk on his own again. Your dad and I have gotten used to this little place. And you? When are you and Sean tying the knot?
Next year, maybe.
It's been a tough 6 months for you.
It has been tough. But as long as the family's still together, it's not really suffering.